Hi. So this is my evidence-based practice presentation. Just a reminder, I am doing my practicum at Partnership Health Center, and their client base is specifically the medically underserved population, people who don't have health insurance or have really crappy coverage, or just need a way that's more affordable to get health medical care. Specifically, I've been working a lot at the POV, working with the homeless population there, and some of those people do have health coverage, like Medicaid, but some don't have any, and so we help out all those folks and hook them up with the resources they need and all of that. So at Partnership, one of the evidence-based practice models we really use is a self-empowerment model. We do help people out, like giving them like instructions, step-by-step instructions to, like, say we help people like get their IDs, through the POV, and so we like get them all these lists of things they need to bring to the Office of Public Assistance, and get them all those things, but they do have to carry it out themselves. They do have to have the skills, or we help them build the skills to like go and achieve these things, because the idea behind that is you can do everything for a person, but then if they are in a bind next time, who's to say they'll know what to do? And so we work to help them with that. We also use like a strengths-based approach, which I know has some evidence-based practice behind it, just kind of helping people realize, like, you've had a really crappy hand given to you, but look at how far you've come, and you are still here, and you are still fighting. And that confidence boost really helps people to turn their lives around. Specifically for the article we were supposed to read for this, motivational interviewing, we don't necessarily use that a ton in the medical setting, at least the Partnership Health Center. But, it is really important, like listening and offering support and not being judgmental at all. Gently bringing up like different perspectives, like, oh, yeah, that person was really rude to you, but maybe they were thinking like this, or maybe they had a really rough day, or kind of like bringing some different perspectives in that they didn't realize. So the EBP we read entailed breaking those juveniles into two groups. There was the Free Talk group and then the UC group, and the Free Talk group was the one that did have the motivational interviewing base, and the UC was it was just the other group. So they did a lot of change talk and skill building, and just brought different ways of thinking in that Free Talk group, and it ended up really helping those folks out. And the UC group was kind of a little more chaotic and not as beneficial as my takeaway from it. And the Free group did have higher satisfaction rates. That motivational interviewing really did help out those folks. And I don't quite remember what it said about if it made them more successful, but I imagine it would make them more successful because they were more satisfied and did learn those skills and all of that, versus the UC group did not. So in my practice, I think it really depends on what kind of area you're in, which evidence-based practices you do use. I 100% endorse that you need to use evidence-based practices. I just, like, motivational interviewing would be really good, and kind of like the article, and working with juveniles who have some, problems, or working in like a rehab facility. Motivational interviewing is definitely important for that. If I were to continue in the medical setting, I don't know if it would be as important, but I think there would definitely be times when you would use it. And I just think it's important to point out that evidence-based practices are important, and they do work. You wouldn't go around telling your clients, like, oh, these are all the things you're doing wrong, you need to fix them, and come back next week. There's no evidence backing up that sort of tactic, I guess. So you just wouldn't do that. There's evidence behind motivational interviewing. It does work. Yeah. So that's all I got. Thanks.